all of a sudden you hear these loud shots. I mean, boom, 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 boom. I mean, and close by. We always heard them before, but it was here, there.
And then all of a sudden I heard noise, like broken glass, and I look at the window and I look at the door.
And my daughter comes in, they hit Rita, they hit Rita.
So I started yelling at the girls for anybody to call the 911.
And Cindy came real quick too, and they wouldn't let her go in the room to see Rita. They had to hold her back. And all she could do was yell out, so that, hoping that Rita would hear her, she would yell out, "Rita, Mama loves you, Rita, Mama loves you."
My son was 20. He was killed March 4th, and his birthday was March 7th. He would have been 21.
And counting. How old would he be now? What would he be doing? Would he be thinking of retirement?
Yoshi, I don't think saw the gun, walked back thinking this was the party, and the man shot and killed him.
He pulled out a gun, he pulled a gun out. I didn't think he was going to shoot me, so I turned my back. As I turned to walk away, he shot me in my back. I spent 6 months in the hospital.
Perhaps in their dreams. 20 young little mourners wondering, where's Grandpa? What happened and why? 20 little reasons for all of us to cry.
You know, this is the end. This just has to be it. Something has to change today. So next week, we're not sitting here talking to another mother who just lost a little girl, or another mother who just lost a son, or even the ones who are doing the killings. Those mothers are hurting too.
2 days after would have been her 7th birthday.
When a mother doesn't get to see her child grow up, doesn't get to see that child have the hopes and dreams that every parent has for a kid, that feels unnatural to me. The course of the world is you should not see your children die. And I don't think parents can get over that. I don't think there's any way you can outgrow that, get used to it. I have families that still call me and say, you know, my daughter would be 16 today. You know, my son would be 30 today. And that's probably the hardest part for me, because those kids deserved a chance, and those parents deserved a chance to watch them grow.
When you add up the financial costs that are paid through federal funds, when you look at the general morbidity of populations of kids who are affected, and just the tone that it sets for this country, it's our problem. It's everybody's problem. I think when people assume ownership for it as a group problem, then people will begin to get more involved when it's not just their problem.
When women begin to organize, their self-confidence goes up, their actual capacity to act, their knowledge of how to act in public, and they lose that admiring glance that presidential wives bestow on their presidents to this day, right? Which was the gaze that was supposed to be the female role. You sit there and you admire the great man who was your leader. And when women once lose that, they lose it. And they begin to say, hey, why is it taking you guys so long to do something about this issue? And we've had enough. And I think we are at that moment.
I think most of the people in this country are for gun control. We're not being heard. I feel that it's very important that we should be here to let them know what the American public really wants.
For me, it isn't enough that we march. We've got to go home and organize people in getting to the voting booth. and letting our senators and congressmen know that if you don't protect our children, you're out of office.